Dunhan's gone north, then Raowiz must have gone to the south.
The Echo Swamps would be a good hiding place. The portal's in the southeast. We have to go around the city.
Well, welcome back to Spellforce Breath of Winter. We are back on our first map, and as you just heard, we want to go around the city and somewhere down here.
Off to battle!
Before that, I want to quickly clean out that village that I couldn't do because I was too low level.
For freedom! For freedom!
Alright, now to the beast, man, yeah.
Fight, men! For freedom! For our Nir's honor!
Am I blind? I am.
Attack!
Okay, that's another problem. Okay. Have fun, you do. You can do it. I'm pretty certain that originally when you're first on this map before getting Dunhan, there's a barrier somewhere here or so.
Servants of the fire! Stop
Attack!
them, sisters!
For the rune!
Oh,
Fight, men!
Ice Elves.
For our Nir's honor! Wait. Come on now, we've got to move on. Those were elves. Why are the elves attacking us, here in the middle of Urga?
You tell him, Grim.
Do you know the tale of Arin, the Frostweaver, and his pact with the elves? The legend of the Winter Dragon? Of course I do, but... It's not just a legend. The dragon is just as real as Senwyn, the queen who sang for him beneath the ice.
For thousands of years.
But no longer. The Ice Elves have abducted the queen from the glacier, so that Arin might rise again and fly looking for her over the land.
And envelop them with eternal ice.
As it was thousands of years ago. But their pact with the dragon was always sacred to the elves. Sacred? Only sacred because he gave them the power of ice magic. What could be better for them than an eternal winter in which they possess absolute power? So, you and the resistance forces are no longer fighting the orcs, but rather the Ice Elves? Yes, they came 1 moon ago and drove the orcs out of Mirra Thur. Then they concealed the queen in a prison up there in the city. We're trying to liberate her with the aid of the refugees.
At first I couldn't believe it, but Grimm is right. Who else knows the Queen's hiding place? Who else could survive the eternal winter that the dragon brings?
Whoever says beauty must always have a pure heart. If this is your battle, then it is mine as well.
And where's our main plot? Why we want to help the resistance. A path here through the river? Yeah, but there's nothing there, okay. I think we don't want to go there. At least not yet. It's not that they're too high level, but they're a bit too many. And ice magic can be pretty nasty. Get past that. Oh, that's so nice.
Fire servants! Destroy them!
For the rune! Attack! For our Nir's honor! Off to battle!
Friendly orcs.
Revolting amphibian! Repugnant murderous toad!
Are you talking to me?
Stinking slime crawler! Disgusting fake frog!
What in the world are you talking about?
The Wumpus! The giant poisonous toad devoured my brother!
You mean the animal whose tongue I tore out?
The tongue of the Wumpus! My brother is avenged! At last! Take this as a reward!
Acolyte stuff. Ring of Acolytes. Moon coin. And your spell merchant, okay. Another elven patrol?
For the rune! For our Nir's honor!
I'm kind of tempted to try to attack them up here, just to do it, you know, but I know exactly it is pointless, and I believe they will reinforce this corner, and I will have then to deal with the incoming patrol.
Fire servants! Destroy them!
For freedom! Off to battle! For freedom! For the rune! Fight, men!
The gate to the Crimson Empire. The orcs always kept it locked. Even they are afraid of the Imperials. We believe the White Priestess now has the key to the gate.
This is, yeah, the path to the city. I wish I had something like a potion or something, you know, to quickly regenerate health now. But no, I have to wait. I never equipped Danan, right?
at my sign. This is an ambush.
Fire servants! Destroy them!
For our Nir's honor.
Hold on, men. Understood. Send them to the River of Souls.
Off to battle.
And for some reason, Donnan is a healer.
Here, follow me. And go. Forwards. At once. Yes, at once.
We'll be done.
Okay. Why are you here?
You're always welcome here, friend.
Tell me about this land.
I've already told you about Mirra Thur. However, there are other routes leading to other regions. In the north, the road leads to Frostfall, which actually belongs to Fiara already. If you climb the mountains there, you get to Tirganach, to the land of the Ice Elves of the Arin cult. To the east of the city, there is yet another portal, which is usually closed off by a gate. It leads to the lands of the Crimson Empire. That's not a place you'll want to stay. Even the orcs keep the gate perpetually locked.
Tell me about the Crimson Empire.
Shaldun, the Burning City. Once one of the greatest cities of the Dark Elves lay there, until the ground split apart and gave birth to a fire-spitting mountain that devoured half the city. Some Dark Elves interpreted this as a sign from Sarach, and so they now regard the city as their holiest temple.
But the Dark Elves are pledged to the night god Nor, aren't they?
That sect from Shaldun may still acknowledge Nor, but they consider themselves the chosen people of Zarach. They study the magic of the fire, and yearn to sacrifice in flames the other lands to their lord. Let's hope that gate stays locked up forever.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen when he mentioned that, right?
What do you know about Tirganach?
That is a city on the Frostweaver's Glacier, high in the mountains of Fiara. The elves who live there are different from the common wood elves of Fiara. They are masters of ice magic and live according to strict rules. They ferociously defend the glacier and their holy places. Many people believe they are not true servants of the light anymore. They say that they even challenged a Rune Warrior in the Battle of Fiara.
So you think they're dangerous?
I think that power can destroy the spirit, but I can't imagine an evil elf, if that's what you mean.
What do you know about Grim and Lena?
Me? Nothing. I'm just an old man. I'm not interested in those things anymore.
I mean about their origin and their history.
Oh, I see. Back then, Lena came to us with Dunnan and Rewis. She was initiated in magic by the Ice Elves, and she met the two Rune Warriors there. She's a good girl, and her heart's in the right place. That Grim must be an old acquaintance of hers, like you. He came to us one day after the Ice Elves had captured the city. Lena arranged for him to live with us. And since that day, he has taken over the leadership more and more. I think he's a little too hot-headed, but Lena and the others like that.
Now, what he mentioned about the Ice Elves challenging the Rune Warrior during the Battle of Fiara. We had one relatively short passage where we, as the Rune Warrior, in the Order of Dawn campaign, had to attack an Ice Elven town because that was where the Dark Elven runes were kept we needed to continue in the campaign. So we were the aggressor.
Do you know the saga of the Winter Dragon?
Ha! Who doesn't know it?
Tell it to me again.
The Winter Dragon. That's Arin, also called the Frostweaver. When the lands were still young, and the first children of the gods walked on the face of the earth, the dragons ruled the skies, and the mightiest of them all was Arin. He was the essence of winter. Wherever he flew, the land froze to ice. He moved across the world looking for a companion, a creature that was his equal, but all life fled from his chill. When his icy breath reached the great elven forest, Finon Mir, Senwen, the last queen of the elves, set out to beg him to have mercy on her people. Alone, in the frozen wasteland, she sang to herself to keep her courage up. The dragon hearkened to her song high above the clouds. He came down and listened to the song of the elf. The melody warmed his forever cold heart for the first time. Then he asked the elf to join him and remain by his side forever. And so, Arin flew off with Senwen to his home in the north. He wove a thick ice shell around them. Today we call it the Frostweaver Glacier. Down there, under the ice, she has sung for him since that day, while the dragon sleeps. In return for her sacrifice, the elves were given the ice magic, and the world had spring again. Yes, when all's said and done, we owe it to Senwen that the people and the kingdoms ever existed in the first place, because otherwise all life would have frozen solid in the dragon's winter.
Ready.
So we have that recorded.
Follow me! Hold your ground, men! Follow me! Forwards! Follow me! The lines must hold for the rune! Follow me! Follow me!
They're kind of
We're
weak.
under
Follow
attack!
me. Just two beastmen without anything else in the corner?
We're under attack! Quickly! Ready!
Anyway,
And go.
since this is a portal, I think I end the episode here, and next time we
Follow
enter
me.
the Echo Swamp on, well,
At
in
once.
search of Raovis, the other Rune Warrior hero that used to be here. Until then, I am Mace, and don't get lost.